It's about personality. And I think it's very important that you acknowledge who you are. But my best advice is you're not guaranteed and promised tomorrow.
Hi guys, my name is Bongiwe and I'm the chosen mentee for Khutso Theledi. And I'm about to meet Khutso and I'm here at Puma and I'm so excited.
Look over with this Kurufamana Manwa Jewel Kurufamana Khutso Theledi. And I always say, my riders, let's go. I'm Fambeni. So we are out here at Puma. I'm about to meet my mentee. Her name is Bongiwe Rhode. Love the surname as well. Works really nice for radio. Anyways, so she's in the store. We're about to meet her, give her a beautiful experience, the whole shebang. And I'm about to be the best mentor ever. I think. I hope. Let's go meet her. What have we got for today?
Okay, so basically when we leave here, we're heading to Y, we're going to the studio, we're going to do the shows, so you're going to see how organized what happens, and then thereafter we're heading to Four Ways to Sports Scene, and we'll wrap up there for the day.
Just a question from my side to Bonnie. Have you ever done influential work? Because you seem like an out there girl, you're gorgeous. Like I could see you on camera, you look amazing. Would you be interested in influential work, representing a brand?
I would.
Yeah.
I'm actually passionate about the entertainment industry and everything it entails. So I'd very much like to. I just don't know where to start or how to do it. So yeah.
Got you.
I think I just have one question for Khutso.
Yeah.
So you're a brand, right?
100%.
So I heard Nadine talk about contracts and stuff.
Sure.
So I want to know, how do you decide on which contracts to sign? How do you decide on which brands to work with?
Very beautiful question. So
Absolutely.
prior to the conversations that we have when they say we've got a contract, right? I get to understand the brand. We do our research. We have
Brand
conversations.
alignment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
important,
Yes.
right? And what I appreciate is a lot of brands already know who I am.
Right.
So I'm very grateful and blessed to have that element where the brand says, now
Already,
you'd be
yeah.
great to work with. And then it's for us to sit down and think, is this aligning? Is it the right time? Is it the right year? Do we
Does
feel
it
like
fit the schedule as well?
100%.
She's always full.
Right.
And it's very important not to overwhelm. Make sure that the diary is enough time
Yeah,
for her
because
to
she gets
also.
rest also.
Well, she doesn't rest. Truth she doesn't rest. Like, that's why she takes a Christmas break.
So with that being said, I think it's just again personalities. If it fits right, you'll know. When someone approaches you, if Khutso Theledi had to slide into your DMs, how would you react? You know, you'd say, yes, I want to work with her because radio is what you want to do.
Right.
So it's all about that, and then we get the contract, we sign. Yes, at some point it's not about the money, it's about the brand you're representing, 100%. Their name is on my name, and my name is on theirs, so it needs to align. I'm going to introduce you to the team. We're a team of 8, but now I'm going to introduce you to 4.
Okay.
I also got them a surprise as well, so they can feel part of this journey. I got them sneakers, so we're going to surprise them with that now. This is Bongi. Bongi,
Hi.
I'd like to introduce you to the
Thank
team.
you.
This is Dumi, our producer.
Hi, Timmy.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mahal,
Hi.
producer as well.
Hello.
Producer Mo. This is Sanele. She's part of our
Sanele.
digital. He's a man that holds the sound of the
Everything,
show.
right.
This is KG.
Hello.
KG Bongi.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, before we start our producers meeting, I wanted to give you guys each a gift, if you don't mind. Cool. Hey Scoop, how are you?
What?
I'm fantastic. Scoop, Bongiwe's in studio. She is being mentored here. She loves you, man. First show that she heard on the station was yourself and Sizwe. She kept mentioning Scoop. So Scoop, she's here. I don't know if you have any words for her, man. She's in awe right now. Wish you could see her face.
Wow, Bongiwe, I in studio with you. Khutso just told me these news today, and that's the mark of the woman that you are, Khutso. You're very thoughtful, you know. So shout out to you, Bongiwe, for making it. Listen, girl, is your surname Rhode?
Yes, it is.
You belong on a drive.
Come on! Yes!
Shout out to the fact that that is your surname and you are there today on a drive show. Your ancestors, your people, and your people are really, really looking out for you. I mean, so many people. These are for everybody that's in the entertainment industry will let you know that it always starts with small opportunities. These are the indicators that let you know you're dreaming right and that you are on the right path. But everything starts small, you know.
Yes.
So I hope you're gonna not only just go there for one day, but keep close contact.
Yeah.
You know? Go over there and learn some more. You don't even have to wait for radio these days. You know? There are podcasts that you can start there. By the time you get onto radio, it's smooth sailing. Just don't wait for nobody.
Come
Yeah.
on, Scoop,
Yeah.
can I do this? Aye. Just, yeah. Just.
Wait for nobody. The door's already open. Now it's up to you. Just get in there. Not just your foot, but the whole body.
Hi, Scoop.
Yo.
First of all, this is so crazy. I'm so honored to be speaking to you. I think my mom first bought me like 100 Rand phone just to listen to you and Sizwe on Thursdays. Yeah, at 10 o'clock. So this is crazy. Thank you for the words. I'm just grateful. Thank you for the words. Everything that you've said, I've taken it to heart. Thank you so much.
So, Bongi, I really want to find out from you how you enjoyed this whole experience. Being your mentor, it's easy for me to speak to you about you being my mentee, which I'll touch on later on. But I just want to find out from you, your whole experience of this day together.
What a day. I would like to term it as it was a dream for me.
Wow.
It's what dreams are made of. You're actually my first mentor. And not a lot of people get to say that their first time on radio is on YFM. And I get to say that. And I'm incredibly honored for that. I consider you one of the GOATs in radio.
Wow.
Yes. Not only female, but just the GOATs in radio. And to have learned from you was an incredible honor and inspiration. The words that you said to me are words that I'm gonna take to heart and hopefully put into action. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for this opportunity.
You're amazing, you know that, Bongi. And one thing that I notice about you, I think throughout this experience of spending the day with you, you being my mentee, first one at that as well. And you closed the show today. I asked you to give us a quote at the end of the show. I'm like, are you going to read this? And you're like, no, it's in my heart, you know. And you told the listeners, the riders, that Uzokanya. And I love that so much. You weren't speaking about, it wasn't a selfish place. You were speaking about your testimony and what you are going through. And it will shine.
It is.
You were chosen out of many young girls because you stood out to me.
Thank you so much.
Really. And I pray that the hunger stays. And I pray that one day you will be sitting in my driver's seat, you know? And I think the biggest thing for me is the biggest lesson you got from the experience of, you know, shopping together this morning, getting to see my daily life, being in the YFM studios. What was the biggest lesson for you?
First of all, that it's not easy. I think when I listen to radio and I hear you, I always think, perhaps I could do this, and it's easy. But seeing it live and watching and witnessing you, I know that it's a job. It's actually a real job, and it's not easy. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about brands, brands aligning. I learned a lot about the importance of having a manager, somebody managing you. But the biggest thing that I learned is just being with you in that studio, witnessing you do everything. It was incredible, and yeah, I'm thankful.
I'm grateful. Is there anything that you'd like to ask me that you might not have picked up throughout the day, throughout the experience? Is there anything that you'd like to ask?
So I want to know, how can it come out on radio, my personality?
I love that question so much, because a lot of people take for granted, and everyone assumes that radio, you have to have a great voice, you know, the bass, and it's about personality. And I think it's very important that you acknowledge who you are. I was saying to you when we were in studio, and I think when we were driving here, that you're gorgeous, your exterior is beautiful. I'm sure those watching right now are going to say, my gosh, this girl is gorgeous, and you are. And that already is intimidating to a lot of people, you know. When you see a beautiful face, you expect brains to go with the beauty. So when you open your mouth, I want to hear something. You've got personality. You really do. Driving here, I got to feel your personality, your laugh, you know. That's something what you are, 23. You've got time, but you don't have time, right? Your smile. You need to own who you are. And I think there's something that I feel personally that you're holding back. I don't know what you are afraid of. Maybe you're afraid that people are going to see your potential. Maybe I'm wrong. But it all needs to come from you. I can't tell you, like you said, Khutso, I know you can't tell me. But my best advice is, you're not guaranteed and promised tomorrow. So my only thing is that I pray, and this is what I always say, if you believe you deserve it, the world will serve it. So you holding back your best is you not giving your best to the world. So what should it offer you, right? So tomorrow, girl, is not guaranteed. So step up. Tomorrow, you're not guaranteed. I don't know if you're gonna get home safe today. So you better leave me with something. And when I say leave me with something, she moves us. You move me today. Again, very unpredictable with your personality, but you are confident. Stop telling yourself that you're not, because you are, firstly. And you're a great listener, very great listener. And I want to understand, why does any female or woman move you? You know, because a lot of us hold back from being able to compliment women, right? And for you to say, Khutso, you're a goat in the radio space, that means a lot. Don't hear that a lot from a lot of females and other women raising each other up. So when I even say to you, she moves us, who's the first person you think of?
It is definitely my mother. Yeah. And it's not only because she's my mother, but it's because she's the most hardworking.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're doing all of this for her, right? Right? You're gonna make me cry now. I'm known as a Jojo text, so you're gonna make me cry. Guzo Kanya. For you, for your family. This is who you're doing it for, right? I wanna meet your mom now. I wanna meet your mom now.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Like you are. Now that she moves us. That's what this whole experience is about. Thank you for being vulnerable. That's personality. I've seen 3 different sides of you today. Emotional, strong, and confident.
Thank you so much.
You moved me today.
You move me too.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being you. Defying all the odds that you've conquered. I don't know what you've conquered, but you're sitting here today. You're here for a reason. Now go get them.
Thank you so much.
I Fambeni. Much love, me.